Stranger Things Season 5, it is nigh. It is coming. It's upon us. And as we know, Netflix is going to do something a little bit different. They're going to break it into 3 sections. They're going to have a few episodes in the first chunk, then they're going to have a second chunk, and then they're going to release the finale alone. But you might get to go see the finale in movie theaters if you want. Because according to this report, this is coming to us from Slash Film, apparently Netflix and AMC have made a deal that the day that the finale comes out, it will be available in AMC movie theaters if you want to go see it there. This will be a first for Netflix. Anyway, they write this. According to Puck, the Stranger Things season finale will indeed play in theaters. This runs counter to previous reports indicating that Netflix had rejected a theatrical release for the show's final season. However, the report notes that when series creators Ross and Matt Duffer spoke on the topic, that the interview was conducted weeks ago, much has changed since then, and while we should note that Netflix hasn't directly confirmed the news, all the pieces seem to be sliding into place. We recently reported that Netflix and AMC theaters reached a deal to screen K-pop Demon Hunters over Halloween. AMC, the world's largest movie theater chain, previously declined to show Netflix movies due to disagreements over terms. But the two parties are now working together, and, as the report notes, the Stranger Things finale will indeed play at AMC locations on New Year's Eve, the same day that it hits Netflix. The report also notes that the deals aren't signed, but that it's happening. It's just a matter of getting ink on paper. All right. You know, the one thing about Netflix that has always driven me crazy, and I'm a long-time Netflix subscriber. I think listen, if subscription numbers had numbers, I might be like number 375 or something like that. I was one of the earliest of early adopters. And for Netflix, I love Netflix. I really do. But the two things that always drove me crazy. One, 99% of their original movies absolutely suck ass. They're terrible. Now, their shows are great. Every once in a while, they knock a movie out of the park. But it's about 20 or 30 to 1 is their ratio of terrible movies they make compared to decent original ones. But the other thing is, unlike all the other streamers, they seem to have this real aversion to the movie theaters, right? They want to technify everything about the movie experience. They just want to commodify it. Like, they don't look at movies as art. They look at movies as content.
Analytics.
Yep, analytics and just content. And that's going to be that's going to be one of the things that could be the death of movies. But more and more over the past number of years, Rob, as we have kind of speculated we would see, Netflix has dabbled. They've experimented with things theatrically. And I think this little thing is just like the next evolution of dipping their toe in the water. Now, look, depending on how the first bunch of episodes are, Jonathan and I were talking about this before the show started today. I may very well go to this.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I would definitely go.
If the season is good, and I don't see any reason to believe that it won't be good, I think I might be going. And if it's a big thing, like the K-pop Demon Hunters experiment they did in theaters was a huge success.
Yeah.
Hence, they're going to put it back in theaters again. If this thing goes well, and I suspect it will, I think we could see more season finales from Netflix coming to theaters. At any rate, I think this is exciting. I'm kind of interested to check it out. Guys, we want to take a second to thank the sponsor of today's video, Zapier. You know, one of the biggest game changers of the past year has been AI. But let's be real, just talking about AI doesn't actually make your day any more productive. What does make it more productive is finding tools to put AI to work for you. And that's where Zapier comes in. Zapier is the easiest way to take AI and plug it directly into the apps and processes that you're already using every day. No IT bottlenecks, no complexity, just results. For me, it's been about saving time on repetitive stuff so I can focus on the work that matters and I actually enjoy. And it's not just me. Over 3.4 million companies are already using Zapier to streamline everything from sales and marketing to IT and HR. With their AI orchestration platform, you can connect top AI models like ChatGPT or Claude right into the apps you already use. So whether it's automatically enriching leads, coaching your sales team, or even resolving IT IT tickets, Zapier makes it simple. Guys, join the 3.4 million companies already automating with Zapier and transform how you work with Zapier and AI. Get started for free by visiting zapier.com/Campea. That's Zapier.com/Campea. Rob, are you surprised to hear about this? This event happening? Are you surprised to see this is doing it? Are you interested in it?
Well, no, first of all, I think this is a great idea. I've never understood why more of this doesn't happen. I mean, they remember when they did the Game of Thrones, they showed a few episodes of Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
I'll give you an example. In Japan, if you were all Star Blazers fans back in the day, they've been showing the new Star Blazers series, which is called Space Battleship Yamato in Japan. They show the episodes of the new series, Rebel 3199, in the theaters before it comes out on home video. So this is just a thing that they do. And this happens in other places around the world. So I've often thought, why is it that America is so limited in its thinking of how they can employ theatrical events? Something like Stranger Things. How long have we been hearing about, well, they're all movies. Every episode this season and the 5th season's a film. I mean, I think everybody would go, even if you only made it a weekend. I think people would go see Stranger Things in the theater because people like events. They like to go see things. I mean, this isn't going to be, I would imagine it's the last episode's supposed to drop on New Year's Eve. So is this theatrical event going to be a day before that, or is it going to be actually
I think
on
the same day.
Same day. So it's
yeah.
New Year's Eve. I mean, before you go to your New Year's Eve party, you go see the Stranger Things finale.
Fun. It's the finale.
It's the finale. It's an event. And the thing is, what I don't understand is, with something like this, John, it's free money. It's found money. Even if they only made $100,000, that's $100,000 they didn't have yesterday. And it's so bizarre to me that they have such an aversion. I mean, look at what they made off K-pop Demon Hunters, the sing-along. That was just one. They decided to do something within a couple of weeks, and then a couple of weeks later, they made millions of dollars.
And now they're repeating it.
And they're doing it again. And it's like, why do you have an aversion to some extra pocket change? I don't know. I mean, I think it's a great idea. Plus, you know what? It's fun for us as viewers to go to actually go somewhere, go to a theater with a bunch of people that are as hyped as you are. You got that energy. Everyone's got their popcorn. They're all excited. They're like Stranger Things fans from the last decade. Woohoo! We're all here together. It's just what movie going's all about. It's the communal experience to see Vecna get Vecna's ass kicked again, and maybe the upside down goes right side up. Finally, who knows what's going to happen? I don't know.
Justice for Barb.
That's right.
Justice for Barb. Yeah, and again, it's like it comes down to like the main thing too. Like if we're talking about expanding, we're not just talking about Stranger Things here, but again, the Stranger Things example here is a way of them just doing more experimentation. Netflix is also aware of the truism that is, it's no longer an opinion, it's data, it's statistical fact.
Yeah.
Rob and I have talked about this a lot, that when you do have theatrical runs of things, their streaming impact becomes bigger. Like I say, it's not theatrical or streaming. It's, hey, if you really want your streaming to do well, do theatrical first because it'll be better for your streaming. It's a both and, it's not an either or. And I think slowly, it may take another 5 years, but I think slowly, I think we're seeing Netflix coming to this realization.
I mean, since we're talking about this, can I, Catherine Bigelow's new movie, House Full of Dynamite.
House Full of Dynamite, yep.
Is playing in theaters, but no theaters near me. Like,
really?
I wanted to go see it. I mean, I don't know if it's in an AMC around here. I didn't really look, but I'm like, I'd really like to see that movie in a theater. It drops next week on Netflix, but I'd like to go see it. And like, if they're going to do a theatrical release, like with the third Knives Out movie, you can't just throw it in theaters. You got to do what you got to do. You got to promote that it's there. You got to give it some marketing. You can't just expect people to know. And
well, now with Netflix too, you got to remember when you're talking about Warner Brothers, Universal, Disney, Lionsgate, you're talking about companies that have decades and decades and decades and decades and decades of experience and a well-oiled process of marketing their films. They understand the process.
Right.
This is totally new stuff for Netflix. Netflix doesn't know the first thing about marketing a movie. Hell, they can't even market their own stuff on their own
things just drop.
streaming service.
No.
They just drop. We're like, what? Where did that come from?
Yeah.
But we need to cut Netflix some slack in the sense that They don't have half a century of experience of knowing to take a movie, how to market it, how to get it out there. So that's going to be a learning curve.
Their
for them,
headquarters,
too.
though, it's on Sunset Boulevard. There's a few people they could call. Hey, can I have lunch with
I
you and tell us how to
agree.
market a movie?
But it's not marketing a movie is not easy.
No, I know.
right?
It's not. But you'd think that they would. I
So
mean, it's,
I think we need to cut them a little slack on that.
they've had years to figure it out.
Listen, man, we're talking about studio. We're used to seeing studios do it that have been doing it for a century, right? So I mean, I'm willing to give Netflix a little bit of leeway on this as they have a bit of a runway of a learning curve to.
I wonder if
figure it
the
out.
Duffer Brothers just said that in an interview to pressure Netflix to do this. Like they just conjured it up. Said, yeah, we're going to do a theatrical event. Netflix is like, we are?
Yeah, they're like, an AMC agreed.
Yeah.
You go, Duffer Brothers.
There we go.
I looked at my local Harkins Theater last week, and you know what they were doing? They were showing the 25th anniversary screening of Battle Royale.
Yeah.
Oh,
In a
my
theater.
God.
AMC was too.
Yeah, and I'm like, they should have promoted the hell out of that. Kids today need to see Battle Royale.
to scare them straight.
Oh man.
By the way, I was kind of shocked when we were doing our movie meetup and we did the one with the long walk.
Right.
And I remember talking to the audience afterwards and saying, when I first
That
saw
was in
it,
Vegas.
one of them was
I
in
was
Vegas.
I was there.
And I said,
Well, one of them.
I kind of expected it to be, because that movie was, first of all, wonderful. I loved it. And it was very different from what I thought it was going to be, because I said to the audience, it looked like it was going to be a Hunger Games mixed with Battle Royale. I was shocked to find out how many people there had never seen or heard of Battle Royale. Because I think just the circles that
Yeah.
we walk in, of course we know Battle Royale, but a lot of people don't. Guys, if you've never seen Battle Royale, watch Battle Royale. It is the first of its subgenre and remains today as the best of the subgenre.
Oh my God. And you'll find out where Quentin Tarantino got Gogo Yubari from in Kill
Right.
Bill.
Yes.
I
And
mean,
you'll
it's-
find out why Hunger Games exists. And
Yeah.
you'll find out, what?
I mean, and Battle Royale has lost none of its punch.
No, it's so good.
And
Today is a wonderful day for killing. It's like,
oh,
holy
man.
crap.
I have a crush on him.
Anyway, sorry, we're getting way off topic. Guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? They're saying Stranger Things finale is going to be theatrical. Well, this is going to be tough for some people because it is on New Year's Eve. But I listen, if it's early enough, I'm going to go. Are you guys interested in that? Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.